Hi, my name is Katina and welcome back to my channel called Melanin Mouths. Now, what is Melanin Mouths? It is a place for everything about teeth, okay? It's a place of information, education, and motivation for the culture, and that means you, and for the mature woman. And so today I want to bring you a recipe that I think that's going to help you and your family. So I'm talking about, the woman, who usually purchases certain things for the home, or all things for the home and for your family. Your children can use this. This mouthwash is called Basic to Boujee. Yes, and I don't want to take any credit for this mouthwash. If you were to Google, natural mouthwash, do-it-yourself mouthwash that you can do at home, you will come up and you will find this recipe. But, I just wanted to bring it to you today because I thought that, maybe it'll refresh your memory. It's something that you may consider, doing it yourself. So there's nothing really special about this. I am not the creator of this. I just wanted to bring it to you from my channel. And so this recipe, Basic to Boujee mouthwash or breath wash, only has 3 ingredients, so it's very simple to make. And so the first ingredient is going to be distilled water, and all distilled water is water where all the contaminants have been removed. And so you're going to need a measuring cup, and so whatever amount you want to make, you probably start with about 2 cups of mouthwash. You're going to need some baking soda. Now, I love baking soda, and baking soda has, many uses. Of course, again, if you were to Google it, you will see the 1,000 uses of baking soda. But one of the reasons why I thought it will be good to include it in this recipe is baking soda neutralizes odors. I remember one time my sister called me, my nephew, who is a teenager now, and he was probably about 6 or 7, and so she was still purchasing at that time, kitty toothpaste. And so she called me up and she was like, Katina, like, your nephew has his breath is kicking. What do I need to do? And so I told her, I was like, get you some baking soda, go to, your nearest drugstore or grocery store and pick up you some baking soda. You can brush his teeth with the toothpaste that you do have, but also brush his teeth with some baking soda. You can sprinkle it on his current toothpaste, or you can do it alone. I was like, he's not going to like the flavor. I said, but it's going to take care of that breath. It's going to neutralize any breath odor, and make sure that you brush his tongue as well. And guess what? It helped, all right? So you're going to need, like I said, some baking soda. You're going to need a teaspoon of this, about 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, okay? And the last ingredients that you're going to need is some essential oil. You can use whatever flavor that you like, whatever you prefer. There's many different flavors of essential oil, but in this recipe, you're going to use about 3 to 4 drops of peppermint, and you're going to use about 2 to 3 drops of tea tree oil. And so peppermint oil, I found out, in just, studying about this peppermint oil, it is a hybrid. I didn't know that. It's a hybrid between mint and spearmint. And so I don't know about you, but I love peppermint. It has antimicrobial properties, and so it will be very beneficial for you to place it in this recipe if you choose to. And tea tree oil. Gosh, who doesn't know about tea tree oil? Tea tree oil has many antibacterial properties. It kills, viruses, bacteria, and it kills fungi. So it is a great oil that you can include in your mouth wash, or what I call your breath wash, okay? Because what we want to do, you know, with this mouthwash or this Boujee or mouthwash is just neutralize the odor that we all get, that we all have from time to time. I mean, you know, every morning I have morning breath, okay? And then, you know, your breath can get stale, you know, if you're fasting, if you've ever fasted, and you know how you can get that little, it's not as fresh because certain things are going on in the body, but it's really good. So that's all you're going to need for the recipe. And of course you're going to need, you know, like a mason jar, you know, to mix the ingredients. And also you're going to need something to store the mouthwash. And I brought this little cute little container I found at the nearest Target next to me, and I think it is so cute. It almost has like a you know, like a pink and a bluish tint to it, and so I just thought it's really cute with this like cork top to it to store the mouthwash or the breath wash in, okay? And also, you know, I purchased these little cute little designer cups. So, you know, I don't know about you, but I like cute things. I mean, it just pretty much has to be cute. And so I found these, and I think they're just really cute. And of course you're going to use this when you get ready to use it. So let's mix it all together. So I'm going to open up the mason jar. I'm going to start off with 1 cup, okay, just for today's demonstration. And this is my first time opening up this bottle of distilled water. Where's that little tab? There it is. Okay. Awesome. So it is distilled water. Gonna put 1 cup in here in this mason jar, just like that. Okay. And then, like I said, ooh, I need to get a measuring, well, I don't have to necessarily get a measuring cup. You know, I can sort of take a look, and that look like that is about 1 teaspoon right there. Okay. And let's see, I'm gonna start with the peppermint oil, essential oil. Like I said, about 3 drops, 1, 2, 3 to 4, okay? And the tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is very strong, so you want to be careful with this. So I'll give it about 2 drops. 1, 2. Awesome. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take it, close the lid very tightly, give it a little shake, just like that. Right, that looks good. Oh, it smells so good. Wow, smells, I already smell it. Smells so good. Awesome. And then here's my little cup. I'm gonna pour maybe like half of this into it, and then you want to swish with this mouthwash maybe for like 20 to 30 seconds. Just swish with it only, and then spit out the excess. And I have some patients that ask me, okay, does it matter if I, you know, swish with the mouthwash before or after I brush? You know, me personally, do whatever you choose, but I like to, after I brush my teeth, then after I floss, the very last thing I like to do is swish with some mouthwash that sort of just tops it off. And like I said, you can put it in, find yourself a cute little container and put the rest of it in there. You probably, you know, this probably, you know, is only going to last you maybe a couple of days if you're using it yourself, you know, as a woman. Of course, you can make a bigger batch if you have, you know, a spouse, a significant other, or, you know, for your kids, you're going to make a bigger batch of it. And like I said, purchase you a cute little container to put it in. You can either, you know, it's not going to spoil, of course, you know. So, and like I said, you know, you maybe want to use it for 5 to 7 days, you know, make enough, you know, for 5 to 7 days. And the reason why I called it Boujee, you may want to ask, is because, you know what? You're doing it yourself. You know exactly what's in it. You know it has distilled water, baking soda, and the essential oil. I think that is Boujee in itself. I don't know about you, but I take great pride in doing things myself. Sometimes it may cost less than what you know, purchase in the store. I think with these essential oils, they're about $6-7 per bottle. The baking soda is probably about $1 or less, depending on where you purchase it from. The mason jar, I just had this, you know, around in my house. I don't even remember what the price of this mason jar was or is. I just purchased this today, so I know exactly how much this jar costs. This cute little jar costs $3. And these little cups, you know, that I have in my bathroom, they only cost $1. And so what is that? I mean, you know, if you buy any of the name brands, they probably going to cost you probably a little bit less, more or less, depending. But again, they have so many different ingredients in them that they may not be all good for you. And of course, I've used them all. I'm not here to, you know, to talk about, you know, what's the difference between the store-bought, you know, the ingredients in it versus, you know, what's natural. It's like whatever floats your boat. I mean, really. So, you know, there's been some controversy about certain things in different mouthwashes, and I'm not here to say, you know, this or that about anything. I mean, I'll use it all. I'll use it if I feel comfortable with using it. I'll also make my own if it's going to save a few bucks, or, you know, if I feel some type of way about whatever it is that, you know, the stores are offering on the shelves right now. So that's all I'm saying. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you. I hope you try it out and come back and, you know, let me know if you tried out this recipe and how you like it. Okay, I know that you're going to love it. It's going to make your breath fresher. You're going to be very prideful because you made this mouthwash. You know, you're going to feel some type of way because it's like you're cooking for your family. You're cooking a healthy meal for your family, and you know exactly what's in it. It's sort of like being vegan or being a vegetarian, that type of thing. So I hope that this video has been helpful. Please, you guys, let me know what you want me to bring to this channel your way, and I will bring it. You know, if it's something that I'm interested in, if it's something that you're interested in, guess what? I will bring it. Like I said, this is a place of information, education, and motivation for the culture, and that means you. I mean, I want to tell people this. I am a registered dental hygienist. I graduated in 1996, so I've been doing this for over 20 years. And so I know what I'm talking about. I love it. I love education, educating people, giving people information that will help them, you know, information. And I'm trying to motivate you to have better oral hygiene, to have better dental hygiene for you and your family. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you next time.